in this next game to one of the games that everybody's talking about, not exactly for the two teams that are playing, but for the quarterback shenanigans that have been going on with them. And that's the 10-2 New Orleans Saints, who have won 9 in a row, going to Philadelphia to take on the 3-8-1 Eagles, who have lost 4 straight. In case you haven't heard, Carson Wentz was benched last week against the Packers, and young rookie quarterback Jalen Hurts came in to relieve him. Hurts did okay. He threw for over 100 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And Doug Peterson announced, I believe it was Tuesday, that Jalen Hurts will be the starter for this week against the New Orleans Saints. And for those of you that have, heard us talk about Hurts all year, but maybe not know a bunch about him, he played his college football starting out at Alabama. He played in his freshman year. His sophomore year is what I really want to focus on, in that he played so good for the vast majority, took him to the college football playoff championship. And in the first half against Georgia, he did not play well at all. And Nick Saban benched him for future Dolphins starting quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. And that had to really sting for Hurts. He goes to the bench. He doesn't even get a shot at starting next season as Tagovailoa has taken over as a starter. But they get to the SEC championship game, the conference championship game the next season against the Georgia Bulldogs, where he was benched against. Tagovailoa gets hurt. Guess who comes off the bench to relieve him? Jalen Hurts, who wins the game. And it was such this feel-good moment. Hurts would end the season, and he would transfer to University of Oklahoma, where he would finish his college career under Lincoln Riley, and he had a really good season with them. But I just want to talk about that because I saw this young guy go through all of this adversity in college, losing his starting job to, a future first-round quarterback in Tagovailoa, and, coming in off the bench and relieving him. He's been in quarterback drama before, so I don't have any question that he's going to handle this with grace, because I saw how he handled it in Alabama. He was literally the perfect teammate that you could ask for, and I have no doubt he's going to do that again in Philadelphia. What really sucks here is that he's being thrown to the wolves with a bunch of stakes strapped to his back in the New Orleans Saints defense, because that team is playing a lights out defensively as of late. I honestly, honest to God, I remember early in the season, Mark, when we talked about what's wrong with the Saints defense, what are they doing? And you look at him now, it's like, what are they doing wrong? I can't pinpoint a single thing they're doing wrong on that defense. They're so good and sound, and it sucks that this poor rookie is going to be making his first start against them. And you would actually kind of hope that it would have been in New Orleans, because at least that's a kind of venue that Jalen Hurts is used to. His entire college career, he played in the South. He's not used to Philadelphia in December outdoors. He's not used to that kind of environment. They made this change to try and give the Eagles a spark, some kind of hope, because they haven't scored more than 17 points offensively in the last 4 games. That's inexcusable when you're trying to fight for a division. I understand why they did it. It just sucks that, he's having to make this start right now against the Saints. And if you're a Carson Wentz defender, or if you're Carson Wentz and you're listening to this will be the moment that you could just sit back and watch a team tear apart the rookie, and then you can point to it and say, look, it wasn't all me. I wasn't the problem. See, it's a whole team thing. I feel for the kid, but I hope he does well, because I've honestly really liked him for a long time. I'm taking the not the Eagles. Oh, God, no, I'm not taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Saints to win this one, and so is our guest picker at Muggs NFL.
Yeah, I'm going the same way. I suppose it is worth noting for Philadelphia, it's often fans really want a quarterback to go in. I think of Dwayne Haskins being one of the more recent ones that they are adamant that he's a good player. And then he's going to, revolutionize the offense. And then he comes in and you pretty quickly realize, oh, he's a rookie. And he's not Justin Herbert kind of rookie. He's a rookie that, is in his first start, and he's not up to the pace that the other players have been getting to over the last 14 weeks of the season, or 13 weeks. It is scary for me as a Cardinals fan to look at what happened to Josh Rosen when you put him behind an offensive line that couldn't protect him. That it really just he gave him no chance. And I don't know, could you say dented his confidence, but it certainly dented the fans' confidence in him. And look, Josh Rosen is now a journeyman. He's on the Bucs practice squad, despite being the number 10 pick back in a couple of years ago. So I think that there is things to be wary of with what's going to happen to Jalen Hurts now. I mean, it's late enough in the season that maybe he's going to be able to brush it off going to the offseason, but something had to be done for Philadelphia. They finally made the move, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, I'm going for the Saints as well, but who knows? Maybe he can make it a bit more exciting, and it's definitely going to be a bit of a break for those Eagles fans that have been pulling their hair out for a while. So best of luck to them.
Yeah, so that's the Philadelphia and New Orleans Saints games. We're all taking the Saints in this one. Saints continue their dominance and their march to the number one overall seed.